So a lot of people are still joining us, and I'm going to introduce myself a little bit. My name is Emily Chi, and today we're going to have an online workshop for FarmiSpace, your AI and satellite partner for effortless precision agriculture. So today we're very excited because we want to share a lot of case studies for FarmiSpace and how do we use FarmiSpace, this platform. So if you're not as familiar with FarmiSpace, allow me to introduce very briefly. At DataYo, actually, our mission is to empower agriculture with AI. So by transforming land data into a lot of actionable insights, we have FarmiSpace. This is a product that we combine AI and satellite together, so people will be able to see what's really happened in their farms. Okay. So by using AI, we translate the satellite data into all the indices that farmers are familiar with. So you will be able to see the crop health or moisture and nitrogen levels and so on. And we're going to talk about it in a very short time. So since our launch this earlier this year, we have already reached about over 20,000 of users. What amazing results. So we have a lot of people joining FarmiSpace. So we know a lot of people don't really know how to use it or how to make a very good use of it. So we're going to have a lot of workshop sharing about a lot of cases and how do you use it in our platform. So feel free to type your question in our chat. We'll be able to interact in a short time. So if you want to know a lot of case studies, you can go ahead and go to FarmiSpace/article, and you'll be able to find articles such as special research on a lot of different plants. So we just launched a new article right now. It's about okra field in Indonesia. So you know how to manage pests and a lot of diseases control. And make sure you have followed DataYo's LinkedIn and Facebook. And you can go ahead and scan the QR code or just hop on our LinkedIn and Facebook sites to follow us. We're going to update our latest breakthrough or a lot of new functions or new case studies on it. Okay, so before we jump into our topic, and we're going to give our mic to Kevin, which is our special research specialist. I would like to invite everybody to go on FarmiSpace and sign up for an account, because in this workshop, you'll be able to follow our step by step. We're going to teach you how to navigate through our platform and see how to use it. So I want to invite everybody to go on FarmiSpace and sign in or log in with an account. You can use your Google account, that's totally fine. And in the future, we're going to have more and more workshops. So you're going to have this account and then follow our steps to see how we can do in this platform or tool. Okay, so are you guys ready? We're going to give our mic to Kevin Lin. He's our special research specialist who is has deeper knowledge in FarmiSpace and how to use it. He's going to introduce a few of information and case studies for us. So let's give a round of applause to Kevin.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you for the brief introduction. And I'm Kevin Lin, so I'm today the speaker. And I'm also the expert in agriculture and our platform, which is use the AI technology and combined with the satellite data.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So by combining and analyzing various data points, we're continuously creating efficient agriculture schedules for various crops. For example, it's like average field management increase maybe 1.75% times. And about the rice, we can save the field inspection time 20% up. And also we help the farmers to increase the average yield, like for example, this broccoli. And for the banana, we have the case about the yellow leaf disease. So we can we can identify the disease prevention early to save a lot of money to those farmers. And finally, we use the AI satellite platform to monitor the corn field in Central America to do the water saving irrigation. Yeah. So we just mentioned about we use satellite data to monitor the field, but how to monitor with satellite? Yeah. When sunlight shines on plants, they reflect the light, generating spectral data across different wavelengths. So satellites can collect this data and transmit it back to the ground. And finally, using formulas from academic research, and these data are processed to calculate basic indices. Yeah. We use satellite data combined with our mathematical model to calculate the following indexes, including NDVI index, which to monitor the plant growth, and the crop moisture index, and just like Evan mentioned, and crop nitrogen index, and also crop health index and seedling monitoring index. So once users have this information, they can combine it with fertilization, irrigation, and pesticide application to achieve precision agriculture. Okay, so let's talk about the brief function, how to use the platform. For example, we can compare before and after the natural disaster. And for example, the risk management company can easily distinguish which part needs to take care of the most and to identify the most affected areas, allowing teams to prioritize their investigations and focus on critical locations. And about switching to the crop moisture index, we can easily determine the degree of the water stress like this page. So the right part, the crops are lack of water and cause weakness of branches and leaves. And the left part, the crops are healthy. So at this case, the farmers or the agri company can just depend on this information to focus on the irrigation on the right side instead of the left side to achieve the precision irrigation. And we also use the crop growth index to change the plant growth stage, because with this index, farmers can track their crop growth stages, helping them to manage harvest schedules more effectively. Okay, so let's talk about some practical application of the case. So the first case is banana. We use the platform to identify the Panama disease, which is the yellow leaf disease in Colombia. Yeah, we detected an anomaly in the index on the platform where the color in certain area was unusual. As the disease spread, it became increasingly evident. So due to the spread of the disease, the farmer unfortunately had to remove a large portion of the bananas. So without that, the disease just originated from the inner part of the field. So if the abnormal area had been identified earlier through the platform, it could have helped the farmers to prevent the further spread of the disease. In this case, is the okra in Indonesia. So we use the platform and with the crop moisture index to identify the rodent infestation. This case, from crop moisture index, we noticed that the left side of the field appear relatively white. And upon continued observation, we saw that the affected area was expanding. So later, when we visited the field, and we discovered that the area had been seriously affected by rodent damage. So on the platform, we also observed that the plants on the right side were growing better and had not yet been affected. Yeah. And another function or another case is about to reduce the time cost of field inspections with the weekly report. So normally when managing more than 15 or 20 farmers, the crop moisture abnormal ratio, we just choose this function to provide it in weekly report, which help the users or agri companies to identify which fields require immediate attention instead of check all the farmers field one by one. So this prioritization ensures efficient and focused management. And finally, we also use the crop growth index to monitor the crops, to monitor the corns at Indonesia also. So in this corn planting cycle, we observed that the plant health index steadily increased during the first month. For example, like July 31st to August 31st. Yeah. And however, on September 7th, the index began to decline, even though the plants had not yet tasseled. So this discovery can be used in the future to predict the actual flowering date of corn. And at the same time, we also recorded that the health index corresponding to corn growth in this place could range between, for example, like 60 to 70. Yeah. So finally, with the FarmiSpace satellite platform, you just only need one step to select your field. And with your powerful, smart agriculture solution, you can start managing your farm and easily achieve precision agriculture. Yeah. And after the presentation, and later I will show you how to use, I will show everyone how to use our platform.
All right. So let's hop on FarmiSpace.com, and we're going to navigate through all the functions and how do you use it in this platform.
Yeah. Okay. Let's back to our platform. And right here, you can just easily use your Google account to continue. For example, use your Google account for a trial to try to use our platform. And after you access our platform, the first, it will bring you to our demo field. We have 3 demo fields, for example, and you just click the demo field. And right here, you can see we have the NDVI index, crop growth index, crop moisture index, crop health index, and finally background moisture index. And so the first, I will show everyone how to add a field. For example, everyone needs to add a field. The first step is to find out where is your field. And there is a very convenient function is that we can use like start here, and we can choose to create a new field here. So the first option, we can just type our city or the street name. But the second function, the second one is the latitude and longitude. So this will be easier to use. For example, let me switch to the Google Map. Yeah. Okay, so here's the Google Map. And for example, if your field is right here, and just give it a right click, and then you can just copy the latitude and longitude, and then let's back to the FarmiSpace form, and then we just paste it, and we just press locate, and then we will go to your field. For example, here is your field, and after you know your field, we just click here to add a new field. For example, it will be very easy. Yeah, and once you finish, you will know the area and the other information. And if you need to have a adjust, just edit it, and you can just click the spot to change the position, to change the location. Yeah, and we can just add a new field. Okay, so just type your field name and your crop type and the planting start date, and just down, you are finished to create a new field. Yep. Okay. If you want to switch to another place or to outline your field again, just click the eraser button, and you can just go to add a field one more time, like this one. Yes. Okay. So let's talk back to the demo field. Yeah. If you just click your demo field, and you can switch to every indexes you want. For example, I just switched to NDVI, and you will see the data from now and back to maybe 1 year or a few months. Yeah. And right here, if you want to find another date, you can just click the calendar, and then choose the date. For example, I want to check the September 11th, just confirm. Yeah, maybe this time the farmers just haven't planned anything, so you can see the layer, the color is very light. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So we can also choose, like, for example, crop moisture. Yeah, for example, oh, you can easily know that maybe this field and this demo field, maybe the farmers already planned something, but you can see this field, the color is very dark. Yeah, so it will be easily to identify and distinguish which part you need to take care of. Yes. Okay, so after we finish talk about the trial version, let me switch to our professional account. Yeah, and if I want to search another field, oh, here's all the fields we already created. So if I just want to search this field, I just need to use my mouse to put it here, and the platform will bring us to the field. Okay. So as you can see, in our professional account, we not only have those 4 or 5 index, but also have like crop nitrogen index, signaling monitor index, and the canopy index. Yeah. And this is one of my friend's field. So let's talk about this field. Okay. So this field during 2023 July to maybe September, he just grow the melon, which is outdoor. So I can click here the spot. For example, oh sorry, I just chose NDVI. And I can click every date to have a detail to know what happened to his field.
Mm.
And we can also use our function which is split screen to double confirm that if the NDVI and the crop moisture index, their relationship or the correspond.
Mm.
Yeah. So for example, I want to see the October 6th. Yeah. So at the same time, I can compare the NDVI with the crop moisture index. So this function and this function will be easy to let the users to know right now the information about their field and how they need to change their agricultural management. For example, you can see the crop moisture index maybe here and here. Sorry, here maybe our lack of water, so you can focus on the irrigation here and here and here. Yeah. Okay. And we can also try to switch to the crop nitrogen index to compare with the NDVI at the same day.
Mm.
Yeah. So you can easily know.
So the nitrogen level tells you whether the land or your crop is fertilized enough, right?
Yeah. And we can also monitor 3 fields together. Just show everyone our split screen, for example, just at the same time. Yeah, and also can switch to all the index you want or the date you want to compare with them. Okay. So let me repeat it.
So everybody, you can go ahead and try Kevin's way to outline your field. You can go ahead to Google Map and then copy the longitude and latitude, and then copy and paste here on FarmiSpace, and then you can outline your field by yourself and check whether your crop is healthy or not healthy, whether it's watered enough or fertilized enough.
Yeah. So about the main menu, and we have the crop monitoring, which I showed before, and we have the data analysis and the alert settings and the notification and season management. So this step we're going to the data analysis. So if
we have many functions.
Yes. So if you're the agri company or you are the users, you need to monitor many different fields. This dashboard, this weekly report will be your assistance to help you to monitor all the field, to optimize your efficiency. And if all the fields just plan at the same time, you can just choose, for example, I want to see the average growth index, and you can click it to sort from high to low or low to high. And another example is like the abnormal growth index ratio or average crop moisture. Yeah. For example, I want to arrange them from low to high.
You can sort them.
Yeah. And I will know that, oh, this field I need to take care of the most because maybe after our sort, so we can easily know that we need to take care of this field in the first time. Yeah. Okay. So now not only those functions, but also we have like the abnormal crop moisture index ratio, and we can just sort from high to low to check which field is the most healthier than the others. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to the season management.
So your crop may be grown in different seasons. Yeah. So you will be able to see it as a group, right?
Yeah. For example, we already have the default season this season. So like we already put on many fields in this season. For example, all the fields are put in here. And if I want to put this India rice to this season 2024, we just use this function. And to go to find the rice and start the planting date, for example, just 2024, maybe.
If you don't remember your planting date, you can go back and edit it.
Yes.
So we can just randomly put one and then go back to edit.
Yeah, and finally confirm. We just add this field to the season 2024. And then let's back to the crop monitoring. And we just click the start here. And right now we can just easily use our season 2024 just to check which fields are being managed in this group. Yeah.
Maybe for a certain season, you want to manage a certain group of fields together. So this function allows you to do that.
Yes. Okay. So let's talk about the alert settings. Yeah, because sometimes the agri company or the users just don't have the time to check the platform every day. So by this case, we can just add new alert and maybe set an alert name. For example, if I want to set the crop moisture abnormal, and then just select the fields. And for example, you can just set this alert like how many days after planting, or it's just like a period. And right here, we can just set the damage level or abnormal growth index ratio or like crop moisture or something else. Yeah, for example, and it's like maybe less serious than or equal to. Yeah, and I just set a point. And after the fields just reach that point, and I can receive the alert that me to take care of that field.
Well, this function is especially very useful when you start using FarmiSpace for a long time, and then you kind of find out at a certain point of a certain index when it reached to a certain ratio, you need to be alerted. For example, it's time for harvesting, or it's time for more irrigation procedures, or more fertilizers. So after you learn with FarmiSpace, you can set up your own alerts.
Yes. And finally, let's talk about the plan and usage, because maybe everyone will think that, we use the AI satellite platform, use the satellite data to monitor the field. That will be a very expensive plan to use with the agriculture arrangement. But actually, our price can lower to, for example, we have two versions. And the first one is the Pro version, and the second one is the Pro Plus version.
Pro and Pro Plus.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the difference between those plans is that Pro just only serve the data weekly. The frequency about the monitoring is weekly, and also the resolution about the satellite data is 10 meters across 10 meters. And for the Pro Plus, we support global areas, and we give the users monitoring frequency is daily, and they will get a higher resolution, like 3 meters across 3 meters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's actually very affordable.
Yeah.
In the unit price.
Yeah. For example, the Pro is like $1.86 per year per hectare, and the Pro Plus is $4.74 per year per hectare. Yeah. And just subscribe this Pro Plus version, you can not only get the higher resolution, but also get the all kinds of the indexes to help you to monitor all your fields and get the detailed information about your field to achieve the precision agriculture. Yeah.
So yeah, it is encouraged for everybody to, maybe at first you can subscribe to a smaller amount of area and then try unlock every function of our platform. And then you started to know how to use it. You can start to subscribe to a larger area to monitor more areas, your own fields, or even your competitors' fields, your clients' fields. You can also see how they do in this platform.
Yeah. And finally, I want to talk about our pixel mode.
Pixel mode is very useful for a lot of people.
For example, I just click here. There's a there's a click, and easy to go to the pixel mode. And how we use the pixel mode is, for example, I just choose the NDVI index. Yeah. Before we use the pixel mode, we cannot know each spot about the detailed index. And after we use the pixel mode, I can get a deep information. For example, I know that this spot is like the NDVI index is 87.3, and about here is like 82.18. Yeah, and we also can easily switch to every index, whatever you want. Yeah. Yes. For example, I know that the crop moisture index is very high, and this spot is more than 75. And maybe in this spot just lack of water, because we just monitor that the crop moisture index here only less than 50. Yeah. And after we know the information, we can just download with the file about PNG file, which is a picture, an image, or also the RGB TIFF file and the raw TIFF file to let the agriculture company, for example, or drone company or the irrigation system company to combine, to integrate with our platform. Yeah.
So it's got a lot of possibilities for integrating with other systems as well. And Mr. Kevin, somebody asked a question about how much we can zoom. Can we zoom in a little bit so people know how of course you can zoom in, but our resolution and Pro Plus plan is 3 meters times 3 meters. So the resolution, and you can zoom in as well. So actually you can try it on your own platform. You can log in and then try to zoom in. But you have to know the resolution. The highest resolution is 3 meters times 3 meters.
Yes.
Hope that answered your questions. Mahendra?
Okay. So I think, sorry. Let me switch back to my presentation.
Yes. Okay. Mahendra, let me answer your questions. You say for the plan, that's for the Plan Pro Plus. If you subscribe to the Plan Pro Plus, the resolution will be 3 times 3 meters squared. Okay, it is correct. Thank you for your question. So Kevin, you're going to hop back to your presentation, right?
Yes.
Yes, because Kevin is going to share with us about in this tutorial workshop, you're going to have a discount for us, right?
Yeah, because just as Emily mentioned, some people will think that use the AI satellite platform will be an expensive plan or expensive method to monitor all the field. But as you can see, our platform just take maybe 4.74 US dollar per hectare per year. So that will be maybe another tool or a smart assistant to help everyone to manage their field. Yeah. And today we have the referral code is 724 VIP. Once you go to the order information and to type this referral code and subscribe now, maybe you can subscribe like 2 hectares or 3 hectares for the try or the use, and you can get the 5% off discount. Yes. So this is my presentation today, and thank you for everyone's attention.
Yes. Well, thank you guys, and we can go back to Kevin's your promo code, because for today, if you join this workshop and trying to subscribe, you can just put this referral code in, and you'll get another discount. So you can have a try, and then if you have other questions, feel free to contact us. Okay.